Hey, it's Gavin with Haverstick Designs. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia at Reach Records. Gonna go see my good friend Biz Morris, and we're gonna go check out the space.
Gavin.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
No.
Boop. Stop being weird, bro.
Just, no. No. I just wanna go see the studio.
Stop being weird, bro. Just stop being weird. Elbow. Ice cream.
Hey, man, get off of me. I'm just trying to shake your hand.
Oh, you should have said something earlier. We've been here all day.
Can I go see the studio?
Welcome to Reach Records. Come on.
All right, Biz, we're here in Studio A at Reach Records. This is the room that we helped you with because you actually built this whole place before we knew each other.
Yep.
And kind of did it all yourself. You did a
Yeah.
great job with that.
Thank you.
But then with the Studio A, when you were getting ready to convert to Atmos,
Yeah.
that's when you brought us involved to kind of help speaker placement and changing the treatment a little bit.
Yep.
Same time.
Yeah, so some stuff looks maybe the same. Placement's definitely different. This is the first room we ever did white.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of crazy. You can see some panels need to be replaced. It's been like almost 10 years since we've done anything. So you can see we didn't build into the wall. We did them on the wall, which is cool.
You got the full PMC Atmos rig, like
Yeah.
both the height channels and all of the surrounds and mains are all PMC. Talk a little bit about why convert this to Atmos. Like, what were you seeing?
Yeah, in like 2021, I talked with some people at Dolby about Atmos because we are a label and they were trying to onboard labels. It was during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when 2020.
Yeah.
And then it kind of slowed down. They were delayed with some stuff. And so when they came back online, we jumped on board with doing Atmos. And so got connected with PMC through something that we did with S.O.U.N.D.
Oh yeah.
Or Crowder's Room.
That's right.
So they hooked me up with PMC and Maurice. We jumped on a call and yeah, long story short, worked with Dolby and PMC on this room, and we were the first one in Atlanta to have full Dolby room, and yeah.
When you first built this whole space, I mean, because each room is kind of its own pod, and you kind of built kind of room within a room for each one of them for isolation, and there's also a hallway that separates them, which is great. But what was the thought on the treatment? Because you had studios before in another location, and then you were kind of doing it on your own here.
Yeah, I didn't know what we were doing. Just put up some panels in the back. We had some different designer do the old room, and I thought it was just really expensive to get him to do it again. So that's right when I got put on to turn off.
Yeah.
And I was like, we can invest into isolation as much as we can, and we can put up some panels and get it turned off, which has worked. And luckily, like, we were lucky.
Yeah.
The size of the room, we were lucky.
Right.
I didn't know anything at the time. So yeah. And then whenever I got connected with you, we always talked about redoing the room here, but it performs well. We mix a lot of records in here. There's probably some issues for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it was worth investing into the gear too at the same time.
With the PMC setup, like one of the things you came to me and you said, we're using these speakers and we need to make sure that it's going to be something that Dolby is going to certify and make sure that they're
not just certified,
behind.
they were coming in, you know, to tune it and like get it all done. So it had to be right.
Yeah.
You know, when you get those people involved.
So we built like a SketchUp model of the room, make sure in 3D we can place everything where they needed to be. Took some modification of existing things that are around the room, like moving some panels that were there before to be able to make room for the speakers. And so it's a little bit different than what we do if we're building something from the ground up, because then it's like all intentional and it's like, hey, we could build the speakers into the treatment if we wanted to and things. But this was like one of those things where we needed to get it up and running because you were getting more and more requests for Atmos.
It was like we only had a couple weeks to get it up and running.
Yep.
The speakers were showing up, stuff was coming.
Yeah.
Dolby was on schedule. So I mean, there's still, you can see some holes. Like we still have had time to like fill some old holes from the old treatment. So yeah.
So obviously we had to add the speakers. That's the big component of Atmos. But then there's probably some other upgrades that you had to do to the room to make it Atmos ready. Like I know that this desk desk was custom that you had built?
Yep. Buddy Tanner built this desk. It's a stand-up, sit-down. Because sometimes it's the same thing in my old studio. It's when I'm not working, when I'm not mixing, I'm just working, I want to stand up.
Yeah.
I know you do too. You have the treadmill, and that's something I'm going to do. But so I built this. But also the thing with Atmos was we installed this bigger screen for this, but this screen can actually close down into it, and then a layer goes on top. So that was cool to just get this out of the way, and it can just be one flat surface so that nothing is blocking the center channel in the Atmos.
That's a common issue with the center channel, and you want to have your screens where you are typically used to them being, but then it blocks a lot of the center channel.
Yeah, I saw some people doing like the screen right here, like really low.
Yeah.
And then one higher, but I like having the screen here. And I thought, I have friends that can build desks. Let's get them to build a desk.
Any equipment changes have to happen?
Yeah,
as well?
everything got upgraded. Yeah, I had to go to the Avid Matrix. A lot of this stuff was really like when Atmos first came, there was only one way to do it. You had to have a separate computer, RMU, like you had to have a whole different system for the Atmos render versus like now you can just have it all on one system. So a lot of this stuff we had to work on 2 different computers talking to each other. So that was a big upgrade. And we don't actually, our setup right now is not using the old method. It's using all one system. Got the Avid Matrix with the monitor controller. That's really cool. Because it's tuned for Atmos, whenever we go back to stereo, we just patch it because I like to turn off for my stereo.
Yeah.
So I take it out of Atmos and it's an easy patch and jump back in.
What are some of the other gear that you use in here typically?
For recording and mixing, some vocal chain stuff, run some kicks through this, and Tascam. Because my team is like 6 people. Well, no, my team is like 4 people. But I'm trying to figure out a way to, just kind of like we did at Crowder's room, where we can send Dante to another room to some gear. I really would love, I'm trying to figure out a way to have a desk full of audio gear that we can all use at one time.
Oh,
like
right.
If I'm not using it, Connor can use it.
Sure.
And so I don't have to buy multiple sets of it.
Yeah.
I can just buy one set.
Do you work with many artists that come in here to listen to the Atmos mix before, and make notes in here?
A couple artists that live here do, but really no. One, we're so busy.
Yeah.
Like, just trust that it's going to be good.
Yeah.
If an artist is like really, really dedicated and like really wants to make sure it's right, we can make it happen.
Sure.
But no, I don't even have artists come to the studio while we're mixing their stereo album either. So.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
So anytime that we're doing an Atmos room where it's a conversion of an existing room, there's a lot of challenges, and it's, moving acoustical panels that are already there is one thing like we talked about, but one of the things in this room, we had to run all the cables in a way that it was somewhat, hidden, but we couldn't go behind the walls because we didn't want to damage the isolation that you already have built. And so a lot of the things are surface mounted and just kind of hidden with like wire mold, like covers and things like that. And then, running up to the height channels, that was probably the biggest challenge in this room, is getting these height channels where they needed to be, because you had ceiling clouds where they were, and they were all hung down as low as this one that's in the back of the room. Yeah. But then if they were that low, they were going to block some of the information from the height channels. So we ended up having to raise some of them. And so everything's a bit of an undertaking when you're doing a conversion like this. Yeah,
we had to change the sizes because of the speaker placement. We had to change the heights. Yeah. So we had to build on some new ones. Yeah, running the cables was pretty hard. You could see they got a cable troughed or whatever right there going up. Yeah. Yeah, that was a challenge because we couldn't go behind the wall. Yeah. But we wanted Atmos, and I didn't want cables just hanging. Right.
And with the PMC system, was that kind of your first choice? Like, hey, let's go check these out. And had you heard them in other studios?
Nope. No, there wasn't a lot of speaker manufacturers either doing Atmos, and I knew I didn't have a lot of room. Right. And I was a full cow guy. So switching to PMCs was, I did have the stereo set of PMCs, and then I did like them. And so talking to Maurice and just upgrading to PMC for the whole room wasn't a bad decision. Yeah. But I knew that they had a low profile. We didn't have a big space. Right. We were converting a space to do Atmos, so I know it was a no-brainer. Yeah, for sure. Well, and yeah, that depth thing is a big deal because see these side surrounds here. There's only about a 6-inch depth, 5-inch depth here for these side surrounds, and having them pushed right up against the wall, mounted right up against the wall. Well, yeah. Because these are meant to go into the wall. They're meant to go into the wall, right. I took the clips off because they're vibrating. So I took all the clips off, like about 400, 300 hertz.
Yeah, they were vibrating.
They were vibrating, so.
Yeah, we've designed spaces where these are built into the wall and we have to do kind of back boxes behind them so it doesn't harm the isolation. But yeah, it was great for, space saving purposes too. Same thing with the height channels, making sure they're tucked up as high as they can go, so.
No, it's great. We've done hundreds of Atmos mixes in here, which has been really fun.
Yeah.
To be able to provide that to artists, but being able to convert a room to do Atmos seems really hard, but it can be easy if you have the right team.
Yeah. So Reach, this is just one room,
Yeah.
a lot of different studios that you have, an office space and break room. Let's go check out some of the rest of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we got out here?
So when we got the building, we tore everything down and rebuilt the space. So these weren't here. And so normally in studios, you're gonna have glass. We didn't do that. We did booths with cameras. This is the old space too.
Yeah.
Booth with cameras. One, for isolation. I have to mess with glass. And two, I just liked it. And so you can convert the rooms to be whatever you want. All the rooms talk to each other. So if I want to track something in here, but see it in A, I can do that. We do a lot of camps. So you'll see a couple rooms. They'll have, actually I think one of them has a table in there too. So like a producer will come in. So sometimes we'll have 3 different setups in one of these rooms. Wow. And I'll show you, but
nice.
We have artists that come in from all over and they need somewhere to stay. And so instead of getting a hotel, we have bunks.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's great. So even I'll sleep here when I come in town.
Yeah.
Because now I'm in Texas.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
When I come in, I'm not getting a hotel. I'm just
staying here.
Yeah, got showers, bathrooms. So it's fun. We try to really, really think through everything for these artists whenever they come in.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, we can check out over here. I'm not into sports. I don't understand them.
You don't like the sports ball?
I don't like the sports ball.
Okay.
So like we have golfers that send this in, like sign it.
Wait, that's the basketball.
Oh, sorry. Wait, okay, we have golfers that send it in. Like Tony Dungy, he's a huge soccer player. He signed a soccer ball, sent it in.
We are from Indianapolis. I don't know if you know that, and he used to be Indianapolis Colts
soccer player.
Football coach.
Oh, this is football?
Yes.
Okay, great. Football. But we do have a driver from golfer for real, Bubba Watson. So we have athletes who would love the artist, sign the stuff and send it in for us. You'll see it throughout the space. It's really fun.
Got some more sneakers over here.
Sneakers. People design some sneakers and we display them. We got some plaques. Yeah, it's cool.
So what's this over here?
This is where we do like a weekly podcast. It's called the 116 Life that we host. And so this is where they shoot it. So we do it on Sirius XM. And
we did a podcast on our channel here.
Oh, you did? That's great. So yeah, sometimes we host outsiders too.
Outsiders.
And let them do it.
The common folk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Invoice coming soon. Yeah, we can take a look at some of these rooms. We have iPads to display everything. Obviously, it's
scheduled out.
It's the weekend. No one's in. So you can see who's in the room. So if you're looking for an artist and they're in the room, you can just come in and talk to them.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Each room has a little different vibe. We call them like pods. So like we have like a lounge. Sometimes we just take this out, hook up table, speakers, bring it in here. No panels in here, no acoustical treatment.
Yeah, you don't need that.
No, we don't need that. Some booth. That's what I was saying. I saw this table. Same thing, like table, booth, camera system instead of glass. It's worked really well for us.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes artists just like to have their own space.
They can turn off the TV if they want, and
yeah,
they can turn off the TV.
See, just as easy as that.
They could
turn
turn off if they wanted to. I didn't want to at all. So, yeah. So you have a lounge. People can just kick it, do phone calls, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Very nice.
A little control room.
This is Studio B.
This is Studio B.
Okay.
They all have kind of the same desk. Very minimal setup. Great vocal chain. That's really what we spend our time on, is a lot of vocals. Sometimes we'll do drums and guitars, but mostly it's just vocals.
Okay.
So we make sure everything's good. Someone was in here, I guess, last night.
Different speaker systems in here.
Yeah, I try to buy affordable speakers because they get blown a lot.
Do they?
Artists, they like music loud, and so crank it up.
So you have the Dyne Audios and is it both Dyne Audios?
Yeah, nope, that's Adams.
Nope. Adams, yeah, that's right. I should have known. And so how often are people doing sessions in here and then the final mix gets done in A?
Every day.
Every day, okay. Yeah.
Every day artists are here. It gets booked up a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a great job with the treatment. You know, again, like you said, I was just putting some things up, but you hit first reflection points well. You got ceiling clouds that are thick enough and hung down with an air gap.
Sweet.
Did all right.
So that's all people need to do. Is that what
Sure.
you're saying? Here,
Sometimes.
can you go?
I can't do that.
You heard that back here?
I did.
We'll fix that.
We'll have to fix that later.
Cool.
But no, it's good.
That's awesome.
We go check out Studio C as well.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
This Studio C, don't judge the mess. There's some drums, lights. Like literally, I think people were here last night working.
Yeah.
So this is another room that they mix in. Yeah, you can see Connor's Grammy.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
We didn't point out your Grammy in the
That's okay.
A room.
It's not about me.
It's not about
It's
you.
not about me. Yeah. Connor works here at Reach, but he also works for Mixed and mixes a lot of records with me.
Yeah.
My like right hand is, but
Connor's awesome. Yeah.
he got a Grammy last year,
That's so cool.
and it's awesome to see it.
Which one was that for?
This is for Lecrae's album, Church Close 4.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is where he's been working, and yesterday he was working, and then this morning I had a friend's son come in and plug his MPC in here.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's a totally different vibe. Each room has different vibes, and sometimes we change them every couple of years.
How often are people using the rooms at the same time? Is it
Always.
pretty always? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like multiple times a week. There's sessions going on.
Yeah.
They're overlapping.
That's the importance of the isolation you did too. Is like if you are able to schedule things out, I tell people that all the time. It's like you don't have to spend a ton of money on isolation if you're not going to be using them at the same time. But in this case, like you have to have it.
Yeah, we have a little bit of low end bleed through the rooms, especially when the artists are turning it up. But that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get rid of.
Sure. Well, and you guys are all communicating. You know the schedules, and you could say, like, "Hey, can you turn it
Hey,
down a
I'm
little
tracking something, or hey,
Yeah.
this week they did audiobook in here. So it's like, hey, everyone just keep it down a little
bit?"
bit.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, it's great. Bam. Yeah, we did audiobook this week, so
Okay.
that was here. But you can see the other booth was all dark.
Mm-hmm.
This is all white. Same camera system.
Yeah.
So we have gear just like laying around. So some stuff needs to be repaired, or we just use it in different rooms.
How much work are you doing that's like for the label versus for other people that come out
99% of the times for the label.
for the label? Gotcha.
We've had a lot of artists request to book it, and it's just hard to say yes because our artists
Yeah.
need room. So if I rent it out, I have to find somewhere for them to go.
Yeah.
So it's much easier to just, and we have to staff up sessions. It's just not as easy because a lot of times these rooms are set up so the artist can just walk in, open their session, and hit record.
Right.
They don't need to engineer
Right.
because we'll handle it after
Sure.
they finish. So
Cool.
yeah,
Very nice.
it's awesome.
So I know this side is all studio,
Yeah.
but you also have a whole other side of the space that's office space.
Yes,
You wanna
office
show us
space for
that?
staff. Yeah, come on.
All right.
Yeah, there's a kitchen right here for staff to cook. Yeah, so right now it's the weekend, so no one's here, but it's cool. We got a lot of albums that we worked on during the week. You'll see staff working right here, interns and staff. Like we all just like huddle, common workspace.
Yeah.
There are some offices. Some people have offices, but for the most part, we like to work all together if we can.
So how many people work at Reach right now, approximately?
I would say there's probably 18 to 20 staff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it all like different departments?
Yeah, we have marketing, we have operations, we have studio, creative, we have A&R. So there's a lot.
Nice.
A lot of different departments.
Nice. And you have offices for some people, some co-working space, which is awesome.
Yeah, Reach handles a lot. We have a sync department as well. So sync, Logan from sync, operations, Lecrae's team, marketing, video, Lecrae's office, Ben's, Katie's. Yeah. We have a conference room right here
That's
that we do meetings in once a week,
Yep.
which is cool. Full Cal speakers.
Yes, absolutely. I also remember
Oh yeah.
you had treatment on the walls here.
Nope.
No? You didn't
You
have
did
anything?
treatment on the walls here.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
you
had
do.
nothing in here?
No.
I thought it was only the ceiling that we were...
Nope. You did these. These are acoustical fulfillment. And somehow we always get tricked to doing white, but you can see like it's impossible to keep clean, especially when you have a lot of people.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Ended up using the core panels on the ceiling because they're white already, and
Yeah.
so they're easy to... you sent over... Or did I take... I took measurements. I came and took measurements of like
Were you in town one day?
where vents were and where lights were, and then drew a CAD drawing to show exactly where all the panels go, so they look symmetrical and like
Yeah.
they were meant to be there. So.
Yeah. No, I totally forgot that you did this too.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Did that?
You did a lot here.
I did.
Can you do the job?
In here? It was actually really bad before because it's really hard floor, hard conference room table, and it was just a drywalled ceiling, and then all the glass is.
We did these first, and then we did these.
That's right.
Because I was like, well, let's just do one at a time to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like once, twice a week, we have conference room meetings.
Yeah.
It's fun because we have staff that don't live here and work here, but we have staff that are remote.
Yeah.
And so they can zoom in and join the meeting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There
We
we
have
go.
this huge entrance. We built it. Since when we redid this office and we knocked everything down, this was just nothing. It was empty. And so having a space this is actually the entrance into the building.
Yeah.
Into the office side, studio side, office side. So they walk in, they can see the Reach logo all made.
It's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's a cool little.
Nice little entrance.
Yeah.
Well, Biz, thanks for having us over at Reach Records, showing off the space. You guys have built a pretty awesome place here, and
Thanks for coming.
it's been fun to be a part of it.
Thanks for answering my calls.
No problem.
Helping out.
Good to see you.
See you later, man.
Not again. I'm good.
Hit the green button on the way out.
All right.